I have a button for my job.
Why?
I'm on Linux, and I normally stream on Windows. This is only my third stream on Linux, and we've missed like 2 weeks. So I don't know what I'm doing. Also, my Stream Deck's on the wrong side because my USB hub still works, but it doesn't work with the Stream Deck anymore, which is weird.
That's strange.
It just like, everything else works fine, but the Stream Deck, it just was like, nope, not doing that anymore. And I don't know why. So it's on the wrong side, so I can plug it directly into the computer. Anyway, Ark Encounter says, any geological history based upon uniformitarian assumptions will always contradict the biblical account of the six-day creation and Noah's flood.
Yeah. You know why that is?
Because science proves them wrong, bitches.
So on the Jubilee thing that I was watching earlier, when the last part where the dude was going on his anti-trans speech, and he said that any empirical data that was found would be in favor of the other organizations because they are politically motivated, and so he couldn't trust any of the data. And I'm just sitting there like, you mean like every organization ever? Because
I saw that. And then the fact check was like, they gave money to both political parties. So yes, they are technically political because they gave money to both political parties, and that definitionally makes you political.
Like, yeah, there's no way to be an organization that doesn't have, like, at that scale, that doesn't have political influence of some kind.
Otaku Senpai says, YouTuber Emma Thorne speaking with AI Jesus is hilarious. I'm sure it is. Emma is great. But I spoke with AI Jesus too, and I did a video about it, so watch mine. Man.
I haven't spoken to AI Jesus. Should I do AI Donald Trump?
I paid $50 to speak to AI Jesus.
But you could have just prompted ChatGPT and it would have been the same thing.
I know, but I was like kind of doing a deep dive on the company and what they do and their skeevy business practices and everything. So
Okay. So you had to actually use...
it wasn't just, hey, this is AI Jesus. It was, this is a company advertising AI Jesus, as well as a bunch of other AI people. Like, I started to go through the process of turning myself into an AI that you could chat with. My intention was go as far as I could to find out as much information, like find out how much they're paying these people, find out like what kind of profit margins are happening on this. But step 2 was you consent, like before you even get to anything where they give you any information about it, you have to consent to them using your likeness and everything. I'm like, no, fuck that. I am willing to do a lot for my videos. That's off limits.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but no, you don't get me or my likeness or my words. Fuck off, die.
The crazy thing about that was, though, that I did eventually find the compensation plan, but it wasn't anywhere where you would look for it if you are a creator, looking for information on turning yourself into an AI. It was on the consumer side being like, hey, this is how we treat our creators. It's like, why would you not give that information to creators? Why do I have to look for this in the consumer side of things? It was in the weirdest spot. I forget exactly what it was, but... Otaku says, what makes you think I haven't watched your video? I'm not saying you haven't watched my... Emma probably was funnier than me. I'll give that to her. She's a funny person. I like Emma.
I haven't watched your video, but I also haven't watched Emma's video either, so... I mean...
Yeah. I don't watch Emma's videos because they make me feel inadequate because she's better than me. It's just how it is.
I watched your videos so I could yoink and twist what you did years ago, and then I started doing my own thing that's completely different later on.
I am not going to use yoink and twist with reference to a female creator, if you please, Cirrus.
You're right, it's funnier when it's you because you have a penis.
Especially not one that I actually respect, so no.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, yeah, Ark Encounter is correct here, but what really got me about this one is how it showed up on my timeline, so I took a screenshot of that too. Wendell was right underneath, saying, there is no dichotomy between Christianity and science. I suggest atheists research how many scientists are Christian.
But scientists being Christian doesn't change. Okay,
but AIG is up there right above him being like, hey, anyone who has a scientific view contradicts the Bible. So... Otaku saying, I'm sorry I didn't mention it, though. You guys are both great in your own ways. It's okay. I'm not actually mad. I'm pretend mad for engagement's sake.
I'm
That's my
actually
job.
mad, but not for the same
Cirrus
reasons.
is always actually mad.
Yeah, not for the same reasons. I'm actually mad because I live in the Georgia South.
Cirrus is mad because it took him this long to get ray trace titties.
I mean, to be fair, I did commission this months ago.
Yeah, there's a new countdown video that I've commissioned Piper to do for the watering hole that I think it's been about 8 months. But I also have no leg to stand on with regards to being like, oh, it's taking too long, because I suggested that the bigger video that I am still currently working on would probably be published by last December.
I mean, I can't say anything myself, but that's because I had a whole video essay that just
Shat the bed.
I mean, eventually I came out with a video of me voicing it. It's not the same thing as what it was supposed to be, but I definitely gave up at that point.
Olivia says she's not better than you, Rhino. She's different. You do different things. Okay, but you have to keep in mind that, like, the reason I am capable of doing YouTube is because the meanest comment that I've ever received is not half as mean as I am to myself. So like, I think that everyone is better than me. That's just part of the job.
I will one-up you, Rhino. I know everyone's better than me.
So I thought you were going to say, I know everyone's better than you.
Okay, No,
that would have been really funny.
No, I wasn't going to plan your insecurities like that today.
But it would have been really funny if you had.
Would have been funnier than what I said, but So, I also run by the rule that unless somebody's a particularly nasty person, I tend to want to make fun of myself more than other people. Because if I'm the target...
Cirrus.
Yeah?
I showed an image of a minion that you can fuck in the eye on stream. It doesn't get nastier than me.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about what
I know that's not the kind of nasty you meant.
Yeah, that's
banana. But god damn it, this stream has been nasty.
That's banana nasty.
Okay.
Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagittarius, you know I'm not saying that last part, Sylvie Snow, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.